if someone doesn't mind spending half their life in school, this is the best job in the world. I mean, you get a chance to help others, to help students, but also simultaneously to still be involved in industry. So you kind of get the best of both worlds there. And I mean, there's a chance for you to make a difference in the lives of the next generation. Oh, is that Ray?
Yeah.
All right, man.
A gentleman named Doug Voss. He was a mentor of mine, and he was really instrumental in it, and I loved his classes. And that's one of the reasons that I ended up getting into this, is because of the kind of guy he was.
He had us look at our desks, he had us look at our chairs, and he said, everything you see in here has been on a truck at some point in time. And that kind of stuck with me and clicked.
He's got a very big impact on me. Not only is he my teacher, he's also my advisor as well. So I can go to him for anything, and he can advise me on the right course and take me where I need to be. And he knows, like I said, he knows everybody, so he's got great connections, and it's good to be connected with that type of guy.
He not only gave me the advice and the confidence to get out there and do it, but anytime I had questions, he was there to be able to answer those. And having that support, especially senior year of college with all of this pressure mounting up, really helped that process go along a little smoother.
I'd been applying for internships and then nothing was coming out of all of them, and so I just asked him, I was like, do you know anybody that would be looking for an intern? Like, I'm very, very hardworking, and like, I mean, he can attest to that. And he ended up giving me some contact information. I ended up getting an internship with CalArc Trucking.
Whenever I first started applying for internships for the spring, I just kind of got real discouraged because there was a couple that didn't quite come out the way that I wanted them to. So I reached out to Dr. Voss and was kind of just like, hey, help me out. Like, what's my next direction? How should I best approach the situation? And he was able to get me in contact with, I think it was like 8 or so different people out in the force that were either I could reach out to and see if they were offering internships, or see just kind of what they might see in different areas or different job opportunities as well. And so he was really able to get me in contact with those, and I was able to get an internship here in Conway.
It makes me feel good as a student, and it makes me feel like I'm doing things right and like I'm on the right path. And especially whenever, I mean, because he is putting his name on the line, and like, that's nice to know, like, hey, like, I trust you. I think you're a really good student. I think you're a really hard worker, and like, I think you're going to do very well in this.
So I'm really thankful for Dr. Voss for giving me that opportunity.
But somebody like that takes the time to explain it to you really is encouraging, and it's one of the main reasons that I finished in just 4 years, believe it or not. You know, it's because of people like that.
He made it fun to learn. But even beyond that, afterwards, I could email him with questions and say, hey, you know, what do you think about this? I'm thinking of applying at Maverick. And he just pushed and said, do it, you would love it. And here I am 9 years later, and I have him to thank for it, because I may not have ever learned about Maverick except for him.
That's awesome. That's very kind of all of them. Yeah. I'll save that. You know, maybe someday when I'm 75, I'll look back and say, you know, here's something I did right. Man, that made my day.